why
do
I'm
stuff and
saying
people
no,
watching you
sir.
on TV.
I mean, it's like y'all answer questions and then y'all just like y'all like keep going on. It's like it's no need to even do that. It's because it's like we got it. We understood. The reason why,
sometimes
let me
people
ask
don't.
you,
Everybody
don't you
might not be
think
smart like
that
you.
we have that it's the Equal Protections Clause? So that's the first part. We also have civil rights legislation on the books from 1866 that actually says that you cannot enact any law that would be specifically for any particular race. And that's from the Civil Rights Act of 1866.
Well, I understand
So
about that.
you
I
can't make
understand.
any law, sir, all right, that says
I'm not
that
making a
is
law. That's
specifically
what the
for
Bible
one
says.
race.
That's what God says. Thou shalt not judge.
We're
If
not
you read the
talking
Bible,
about what God is saying. You mentioned
what he
that
say?
Kamala
Because
Harris
we
said that
judging.
she wasn't going to do anything for Black people. And
Well,
that
that's what
is
she
not
said.
what she said, because Kamala Harris,
She didn't say that. What she
all right,
said? What she say
so
then?
Kamala Harris, right, if she is to provide $25,000 in down payment assistance, right, do you think
Yeah, that's
that
gonna
would
happen.
help Black people become homeowners?
That was gonna happen. You didn't answer my question. You say she didn't say that she's not gonna do nothing for Black people. You say she didn't say that, right? That's what you said right now in front of all your audience. That Harris did not say that. That's what you're saying.
Okay,
That
Harris said
she didn't say
that.
that.
You got it. Harris said that. She meant it. She
Oh, I
won't
know
do
she
nothing
did.
for Black folks. Okay, you got it.
Okay.
So
All right.
my question for you then is that, all right, with $25,000 in down payment assistance, do you think that would have helped Black people?
A lot of stuff they want to get done.
Okay. All right.
She could have did
So
that
let's look at this. I want you to be quiet. I just want you to be quiet. I want you to be quiet and I want you to listen to this. All right. We're going to talk about the Biden and Harris administration right now. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Talk about the Biden and Harris administration. Okay. Achieved the lowest Black unemployment rate on record and created 2.4 million jobs for Black workers as of August 2024. All right, let's juxtapose that against 500,000 Black people losing their jobs in 2025 under the first year of the second Trump administration. There we go. Invested a record of more than $17 billion in historically Black colleges and universities. Let's juxtapose that with what I believe. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get out my handy dandy calculator for this one. There we go. Let's see, 85 times, no, let's go back here. Because I like to be accurate. Okay, versus $850 million that Donald Trump allocated to HBCUs in his first term. Okay, we got it. All right, great, fantastic. Let's see here. Approved the cancellation of almost $170 billion in student loan debt for nearly 5 million borrowers, including a significant number of Black borrowers who are disproportionately burdened by student debt. That is something for you to look into, sir. Also, let's see here, reduce mortgage insurance premiums for FHA loans, saving 76,000 Black households an average of $900 a year. That's wow, that's awesome. All right, awesome. Let's see here. Juxtapose that with Donald Trump saying he wants to keep home prices high and he don't want to do nothing about the insurance industry. Let's see. Distributed $2.2 billion in financial assistance to over 43,000 farmers who experienced discrimination. Black farmers.
Sound like you did your homework a little bit.
Led a historically equitable economic recovery. All right, I think they don't have to add in all that, but Black wealth, even after adjusting for inflation, is up 60% relative to pre-pandemic levels, the largest increase on record. What that means is Joe Biden's administration made strides towards closing the wealth gap. The wealth gap. When the record shows that under the Trump administration, the wealth gap between whites and Blacks grew. So there's that part.
Tell
me what would she have done for black people?
To your list that I got for you, since you want to add those, could I add a few more onto your list?
Sure, by all means.
All right, add a few more onto your list. Anyway, you got a nice list there. I don't know that's what you say. I don't know, but I believe what you say. That's if you say it like that. But you didn't. You left out some of the things that also the Biden administration approved for men to play in women's sports.
Oh my God.
Kids,
oh my God.
Sex. So they're looking at all these other things too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, can you pull any of that up? Can you hear me?
Biden isn't enough for us neither.
Yeah, can you pull any of that up, or tell me where I can get that information from? Cause it sounds like you just pulled that out your sphincter.
The what?
Sounds like you pulled that out your sphincter.
No, man. You don't. I'm not fighting against you or nobody, my man. I'm just speaking the truth. People don't like the truth. They want to lie. I'm not with neither party.
We're trying to hold you.
I'm not with neither party, home.
The truth. I didn't ask you about a party. What I asked you.
I'm not on either party, my man. Neither party. I'm with God. You know. Spirit, who you with?
Now that
I'm with God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit. Who you with?
Man, I don't care nothing about your sky daddy, bro. At all. I didn't. And
I'm with God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. Who you with, man?
I asked you about.
Just Google it. Google about the sex change with kids. About men's play. You don't see men playing in women's sports?
But where did you Google it from, sir? Where'd you get it from? Where you read it at?
I'm just speaking what I know and what you know too. You just don't want to say it because you scared you're gonna defend her. I don't care, my man.
Yeah, but you don't know.
I don't feel nobody but the master that created me, my man. Nobody.
Ain't nobody ask you to be afraid of anything.
Don't get on there and try to be a